Okay, so we're going to multiply a 3-digit by a 3-digit number, and the first focus here is on this 4, okay? So everything at the top here, each of the digits at the top are going to multiply by this 4, right? And we start with the right-hand side here, so we start with the 2. 2 times 4 is 8, okay? And then we move on to the 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 32, now I can't write 32 there, okay? I can only put a single digit, so I'll put down the 2, and I'll carry the 3, but I'll write the 3 above the next number I'm going to multiply by, okay? So, I've done 2 times 4, I've done 8 times 4, now I'm going to move on to 3 times 4. And of course, 3 times 4 is 12, but don't forget then I've got this 3 which I need to add on, which I've carried, so that will give me 15. Alright, so 15, well, I'll put down the 5 and I'll carry the 1, but of course, because there's no other number here now multiplying by the 4, I can just put that 1 here, so I get 1, 5, 2, 8. Now on the next line, right, just like we've done in previous videos, we're going to now focus on this second digit here, the 2. Everything on the top is going to multiply by the 2, okay? But don't forget, this isn't actually 2, isn't it? It's 20, okay? So even though I'm going to do 2 times 2, 8 times 2, 3 times 2, we've got to remember it's a 20. So what you do, it's quite simply, right, to get around that, on the second line you add a 0, okay? That's all you've got to do. And then we can do 2 times 2, which is 4. 8 times 2, now 8 times 2 is 16, so I can write down 6 here, but I've got to carry the 1 and put the 1 above the number I'm going to multiply by next, okay? So then 3 times 2 is 6, plus that 1 gives me 7, okay? So 7640. Now on the next line, because there is going to be a third line of calculation, because if you think about it, I've already times everything by the 4, I've times everything now by the 2, now I've got to times everything by this 2, okay? So we need a third line of calculation. But remember, this 2 actually represents 200, right? So on the third line, we actually end up having 2 zeros added, okay? So we had 2 zeros on the third line. Now let's do everything by the 2. So we start on the right hand side. So 2 times 2 is 4. 8 times 2 is 16. So 6 carry 1 above the number we're going to multiply next. 3 times 2 then is 6, plus this 1 is 7. Okay? Very much like a repeat of last time because we times them by the same number. And then finally, you've got your 3 lines of multiplication. We need to add them. Okay, so this becomes 8. 2, 4, and 0 is 6. 5, 6, and 14. 5, 6, and 4 is 15. So 5 carry 1. 1, 7, and 6 is 14. Plus the 1 is 15. So 5 carry 1. And then the 7 then plus that 1 is 8. So my answer is 85,568. Now we can check by estimating, and with estimating you need to have a number that's easy to work out in your head. So 382 will take us 400, 224 will take us 200, because we can do this in our heads. 4 times 2 then is 8, and then there's 4 zeros, so that'll give me 80,000, and yeah, it's pretty close to that, so we can say that's quite a good estimate. So this answer is looking good.